Hi, my name is Haley Kane, and for my paper, I wrote about Lions Club International, specifically about how gender impacts the leadership. For my paper, my question was how do gender norms and societal expectations impact the leadership, specifically who gets selected for these leadership positions? I wrote about this paper because I'm a Lions Club member myself, and I'm very passionate about the organization, and I love being a Lions member. So I wanted to take my passion for the organization and all the research that I did and present it here today at Kirka. For those who don't know, Lions Club International is a non political service organization that focuses on their five global causes. The five global causes are hunger, vision, diabetes, environment, and childhood cancer. Lions Club International was established in 1917 by Melvin Jones. At the time, Lions Club International was a male only organization. Now, it makes sense because at that time, a lot of businesses and clubs and any other organizations were only allowing males to join. So Lions Club International just went along with the time period and what other businesses and clubs and organizations were doing. Now, here in 2021, chances are that wouldn't be happening. However, in 1917, it makes sense. So that's what they did. However, in 1987, at the Lions Club International Convention in Taiwan, women were allowed to join Lions. Currently, there are 49 leadership positions held at the international level. 40 of them are held by males, 9 of them are held by females. Now, there could be various reasons of why this is happening. However, one of the most possible reasons is due to the social role theory. The social role theory uses implicit theories to determine who should hold leadership and how men and women would act as a leader and in different styles. For men, they're being described as assertive and dominant. They're also being described as the better leader between males and females, and they're also seen as having a higher status role compared to women. Now, women are being described as sensitive, nurturing, and compassionate. They're also described as not the best leader between the two. And then they're also seen as having a lower status role. Now, when you look at Lions Club International, this makes sense. For example, the Lions Club International president is a male, and that is the highest leadership position that is held at the international level. Lions Club is a major service organization. They have clubs all over the United States and throughout the world. With that being said, if you are the international president, you have a lot of responsibilities and you're very busy. Now, I do believe that to, if you are the one that is the international president, you have to be a great leader and have those strong leadership qualities. And at this point in time, the Lions Club International decided that a male will be the international president. Then there are two leadership positions called Leo Lion Board Liaisons. There's two positions, and they are both held by females. For those who don't know, Leos are the youth group of Lions Club. I was a Leo myself. I joined back in my junior year of high school. However, you can start joining at the age of 12. I just didn't join until I was a junior because Franklin, the town I live in, didn't create a Leo's club until then. And then when I turned 18, I decided to join Lions so I could continue my service into adulthood. And like I've said before, I really love Lions, so I was really excited to join again. Now, those Leo Lion board liaisons, they're very important because there are so many Leo groups throughout the United States and throughout the world. However, when you compare it to the international president, it's not as a higher status compared to it. So the fact that a male has a higher status role compared to a woman is a perfect example for the international president and the Leo Lion board liaisons. So the social role theory definitely, I believe, plays a part in the leadership structure at Lions Club International. However, besides that, there are other reasons why more men could have leadership over women. Another big reason I believe is how women act in the workplace and what they want and their beliefs. For example, a lot of women want to have other women mentors and have other women to look up to. Now, as a woman myself, I completely understand that. Even though I do have my own male mentors and I look up to them and they are a huge part of my life, I definitely do have a lot of female mentors that I look up to and that I tend to want to admire and look up to and be like the most compared to my male mentors. So I truly do understand why a woman would want another woman to have as their mentor. However, in Lions, this definitely can be challenging because there isn't as many women. Even though at the club level, there's a lot of Lions male, there's a lot of Lions who are females at the club level and throughout the organization. However, when you look at the international level, there isn't as many. So this can make it challenging for a woman to have that woman mentor that they want to be like. They can't say, oh, well, I want to be like the international president because she's a woman and she's a great leader. Because that isn't true. Right now, our international president is a male. And then even if you look throughout the other leadership positions, there's only 9 women to look up to. And now those are amazing leaders, and those are women you can most definitely look up to. However, only 9, that is a very small number compared to 40 men that you could look up to. So that's definitely a little bit harder for women. Another thing, too, is a lot of times men don't want to work with women. They don't want to work with women because they describe women as being emotional or sensitive or just not the best leaders. So a lot of times they would rather connect and network with men than with women. And that is another big thing about networking too. A lot of men can talk about how great a certain male line member is and how they should be a certain position because of their strong leadership qualities. However, chances are there aren't many two men that would say, oh, no, this woman should be this leadership position because she is an amazing leader and she has all these great qualities. Because a lot of times men want to support other men, just like a lot of women want to support other women. So chances are a lot of men wouldn't select or suggest a certain woman. They would rather select a certain male to be to a certain leadership position. Another reason why a lot of men would prefer not to work with women is because of the risk of sexual harassment issues and everything that can come along with that, because that can truly ruin their reputation. So they would rather protect their reputation than work with a woman. So, again, all these reasons, the social role theory, how men and women interact with each other, what men's beliefs are, and what women's beliefs are, all connect to why majority of the leadership positions are held by men. Again, 49 leadership positions, 40 by men and 9 by women. Now, while this is fine and is perfectly fine, and again, I'm saying this as a Lions member myself, it's perfectly fine that men are in Lions. I'm definitely not here trying to say, oh, well, men shouldn't be involved, men shouldn't have leadership, because if women, let's just say if women have all 49 leadership positions, then a male can stand right where I'm standing right now and say, oh, well, why are men not involved in Lions? Why do we not have leadership? So I'm definitely not trying to say that women should have everything. All I'm trying to say is that it should be a little bit more diverse because Lions Club International motto is we serve. They are really big on leadership and on service, specifically on service. So, with that being said, if a woman is compassionate and sensitive and nurturing and wants to do well in the world and help others, why can't they be a leader in Lions Club International? Again, men can still hold leadership, but if you're saying that their motto is we serve, and you do all this service, then I believe, and I'm not just saying this because I'm a woman, but I do believe though, women can hold leadership just as much as men can at Lions Club International. If you really truly think about what Lions Club International is and what they stand for. But again, that's just my opinion, but a lot of it is based on research and on the Lions Club International background. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation.